Hi, I'm here at the NAMA conference in Plano, Texas with the superstar Morningstar, somebody who I've been really inspired by, Amadea Morningstar. And she is an author of books on Ayurvedic cooking. In fact, one of the very first books on Ayurvedic cooking for Westerners.
Yeah.
She's got a new book, and this one is so beautiful, Easy Healing Drinks from the Wisdom of Ayurveda. And it's one of 5 books that you've written.
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell us what inspired you?
Yeah. Basically, my mission in this healing work has been to reach out to regular people, to ordinary people. And because Ayurveda is so effective in so many ways, I wanted to make it something that could be easy and accessible to anyone. And so part of this is that Ayurveda can have complex food combinations, restrictions around whether it's warm or cool, all of those things. And I wanted to make it something that anyone on the planet would be able to make.
Right.
The other thing was that I feel like we've learned a lot about Ayurveda over these last 30 years, and we're ready for a new level of understanding. And so I'm introducing quite a bit about the Dhatus, the 7 essential tissues, because people understand the doshas, and yet what we've been doing both with the earth and with our bodies is mining them, mining our own essential tissues. So this book is a lot about how to protect your own tissues and how to protect the earth and honor it.
So now I have a million questions. But would you mind going into a little more detail about mining? I think we understand the earth, but mining the tissues?
Yeah. So in terms of mining the tissues, just the way we'll just push on. The way it's like, oh no, I don't need to eat lunch. I talk a lot about lunch as the protection, and there's lots of easy liquid refreshment here. So when we skip food, when we skip drink, what happens is we deplete our rasa, the plasma. And rasa, the plasma, nourishes all of the other tissues. So if we're dehydrated, then what's happening is that all of the tissues suffer. And if we consistently starve ourselves or just neglect our own needs, what can happen is that the tissues progressively get weakened. And specifically ojas, our immunity and our vitality, also can be depleted. So these drinks especially protect rasa, the plasma, and also build ojas immunity.
I love that because rasa is also nectar.
Yes.
And it's as if you've presented a book of nectar.
And taste and feeling,
Taste
and feeling, rejuvenation.
Yes, beautiful. Because what I'm hearing as you're speaking is a lot of us think that we're either healthy or we're unhealthy. And yet there's that whole path in between.
Yeah, which I really loved when there have been many wonderful speakers at this conference. And when Dr. Harsha Graminger talked about avoidable disease, that this idea that there's many sorts of illnesses that we can sidestep entirely. And this is one possible way. And yet the other thing is moving from simply sidestepping a disease to greater vitality. And last night when Dr. Svoboda was talking about what is Ayurveda, and Prana, Guna, Santosha. In order for us to be able to have this vitality, in order for us to notice our environment and what kind of qualities are available, in order for us to create some kind of contentment, we need to have awareness.
Yes.
And so part of what I'm interested in here is communicating about the Dhatus, but it's also about awareness with loving kindness, compassion, wisdom, equanimity, and joy.
And again, this is what I love so much about Ayurveda. And it started yesterday with Dr. J's conversation. I feel from the teachers, the doctors of Ayurveda, there's a love, a non-judgmental compassion. There's no, well, this is your karma, or you made those mistakes, or you're unhealthy because, which you do hear a lot in the West.
Yeah.
But from the Ayurvedic practitioners, you're just so embraced, it seems.
Yeah, it's like what Dr. Chauhan was saying this morning about Sattva, and if we don't reach out to the people we're working with and ourselves in a loving, kind way, then that medicine is not really true. It's like this medicine is about love, and this medicine is about compassion and reaching out to anybody where we are.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been writing a blog which I call Food a Love Story.
I've seen it.
Because it's not that I love food so much, which I do, but it's that food to me is love.
Yeah.
Loving you.
Yeah, and it's about receiving and exchanging and nourishing,
Yes,
and
yes.
taking the time to receive that.
Yes. And I like how you're breaking it down, talking about protecting the Dhatus.
Yeah.
It's nourishing.
Yeah.
It's at all these levels. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and it's got to be easy. You know,
It's gotta be easy.
it's got to be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful this book is. Oh, and there's all these great charts and recipes and pictures.
Yeah.
It's very enticing.
Thank you.
You do
Thank
make it
you.
enticing. So, what about smoothies? Given that it's given that it's drinks, I
Yeah.
think people are going to expect smoothies. What-
And there are smoothies
there?
in here. Get ready for hot veggie smoothies. Get ready for fruit almond smoothies. I mean, one of the big, having been in practice for 40 years, and I want to honor what people do. And some people really need to start the day with smoothies, But that smoothie might as well be something that helps us instead of hurts us.
Yeah.
And so in Ayurveda, since we talk about, heaven forbid, don't have banana, yogurt, and milk
Right.
together, what are you going to do? So here we'll mix almond milk or coconut water, with
Beautiful.
fruit. So there's different, we'll soak hemp seeds, like to get more prana in the food, you can soak the seeds and then grind them up and then put them in the smoothie. So rather than a complex protein powder, you're using whole prana-filled seeds.
Wonderful.
You know,
Great
so-
point as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of the dried,
Exactly.
basically dehydrated
Yeah,
powder.
so something
Nice.
that's easy, nourishing, and whole. Yeah,
Beautiful.
omega-3 rich,
Easy, nourishing, and whole. I think that's a good mantra for people to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, 1, 2, or 3 simple steps anybody listening could do right now or each day.
Tune in with your own needs. Tune in with your own needs. Take a moment to just notice how you feel. We can't tune ourselves to the gunas unless we notice whether we're hot or cool, or needing to slow down, or needing to speed up. So one thing is just checking in with yourself. Another is letting yourself have food that tastes good to you and they're digestible for you. Don't worry about what Ayurveda says if it's like, if Ayurveda says khichdi is really important and you can't tolerate a mung bean, honor that. There is a mung shake in there, I have to admit.
Wonderful.
But so really honoring what you need, and then thinking about the others. Thinking about how can my life in this day be in harmony with everybody else?
Right.
What are we creating here together?
Right. So, pay attention to yourself. Really tune in.
Pay attention to the qualities around you.
Qualities around you. Eat what tastes good and is digestible. Love that. Pay attention to that, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
And then we're living in harmony with others.
yeah.
In a way, that's Ayurveda,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'd love to offer a song as a
Oh,
closing.
yes.
This is a mantra from the book. It's a mantra from many centuries ago. In Tibetan medicine, it's the White Tara mantra. In India, she's called Annapurna Tara, and she is the goddess for all beings. She cares for everyone. So I just want to sing to her. Om tare tu re mama jana punya pushtam kuru soha.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You are so
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you for
So
asking.
wise.
Yeah.
You're Tara.
And you too.
You are a
We
mother.
are
Thank you
Taras.
for doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Bless you.
Absolutely. Take care.
Really grateful.